Well. What should I say? What mile is this? Last 2 miles. Ooh, look at that beautiful sky. Yeah. This is me running late this morning. And running late means I actually got up today around, what time did I get up? Oh, what a biscuit. I can't even remember. But I knew I'd get up late today. Yeah, like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock was late for me. So I'm out here finishing up this 13-mile meditative jog. And a lot of things has been coming into my mind. I think today's emotion is got to be based on mental illness. Yeah, mental health, because we got to realize our health is our wealth. And I've talked about certain things, since I started running and, my whole experience in the shelter and the diet, and also how I actually fasted today. Yesterday, it was I was talking to Six and he goes talking about 14-hour fast. So I'm like, 14 hour, I can do that. So I just broke my fast with a banana. So the last time I ate was yesterday at 4:30. So I broke the fast right now with a banana. And it's really amazing how it actually helps with your running. And I think a lot of the hunger that we feel in our stomach is all in the head. But it's amazing. So that's another thing done. So I think I'm going to keep to that right now, where I'm going to make sure my last meal is actually at 4:30 in the afternoon. Whatever I am, just eat my last meal. And, because it also actually allows me to sit and meditate by that 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the nighttime also, because the more food you have on you, the more harder it is to meditate. And what we don't realize, our body needs less food than we realize. We're so afraid of, we're going to lose this. No, overeating is one of the things that we participate in a lot, and we don't even realize it. Overeating, we overeat, we overindulge in food. The way we eat is just, so, and that's the reason why, so people always ask me, about protein, about this. I don't even know what that is. All I know is if I feel under the weather, I just bring out the hot water and lemon. That's my remedy. I have no shakes. I don't take any pills. I don't take none of that. I don't even know what that feels like. Or like yesterday, now I know why I woke up late. I was feeling a little under the weather yesterday, because it got cold and it was hot before. So I just brought out the lemon and water, and voila. It's probably why I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. Voila, here I am. I'm out here again doing this easy 13-mile meditative jog. And I think what's even so unique is the fact that I got to hold this phone on me and just point to different things that I see. It also allows me to slow down more. So, and it adds an extra 45 minutes to the run, which to me is beautiful because it allows me to actually pay attention. This thing become real meditative, praying, Ooh, look at that beautiful car. So, and that's what it has turned to me. It's like pure praying is, one of my favorite chanting that I always do while I'm on this run is, please teach me your wisdom. I truly believe that energy, that invisible energy, God or whatever you want to call it, for me is amazing. I think about it so much. It just allows me to be who I am, so I'm not running because of the time anymore. It's funny, I can go forever. I absolutely 13 miles every day, Monday to Friday, is truly just not even enough for me. But that's what I gotta do. It's like a balance for the week. So to actually come out and do 13 miles every day, it's not really a big deal. And I actually look forward to it, with the meditation. And I always say to especially a lot of runners, people that want to exercise, all you have to do try meditating, stretching your body. I mean, the first thing I do every single morning, I go into a yoga pose. I started stretching my body. From the moment I put my foot on the ground, I started laughing. Laughter is good for you. And I will start stretching my body while I drink that water. I put a little lemon in it too. And that literally takes me half an hour by the time I finish stretching. Then by the time I get my bowel movement, then I have another stretch right there. Then I'll go, now is the time to start doing push-ups extremely slow. Every slow push-up means afterwards a yoga pose. And I'm breathing into my body as I stretch my body. So I probably do like 100. And it wouldn't surprise me if I start telling people that, yeah, I do 500 push-ups before I left the house, because the push-up is accumulating right now. Like the real yogis will tell you, you know, your chi, you know, because I study Tao, the orders, your chi is based on how many push-ups you do in the morning. And I think because we're such in a hurry, we never take that time to build those push-ups. You know, like in most yoga classes that you will see, you never see them do a push-up. They will do a plank, but doing push-ups before you go into your yoga pose truly brings that chi. You know, but it has to be done very slowly. And sometimes it might take you months for your chi to come into your spine and your abdomen. So all these things is what I do every morning. You know, like literally do every morning. And even when I'm moving my feet, I move my chi. You know, I move the feet based on the energy that I put in my feet. And a lot of time when people are running, they are actually fighting against gravity. And that's why they feel all that tiredness. It requires meditation and slowing down, because when you begin to slow down, the more slower you run, the faster you get in the long run. And I don't think people say this, you know. So this thing is not just an exercise, it is a form of spirit, is a spiritual form of body movement that requires yoga before and yoga after. You know, and I'm proving this right now because literally, I don't know how many miles I've run this year, but I've probably gotten up to like that 2,000 for the year, you know. And it is just so funny, this whole human body, what it can do, you know. So, and my thoughts are disappearing because I'm coming up to that last 1 mile. Literally, I'm done. You know, I got finished, and I'm looking at this nature right here. But I would say, you know, the whole thing with chi, meditation, and yoga, if you work really, truly, because I see a lot of people just struggle with this thing, and it just really cracks me up. And the same people are the one that want to talk about it. But this endurance is not an exercise, and that's why I would say, when I saw my ex-wife gave birth to my son, let me look. I knew I could run 100 miles. Since then, I never looked at women different in a disrespectful manner again. So, because the way I'm looking at it, if a woman can push out a baby, running 30 miles every day ain't biscuit. So I'm gonna leave it like that today. Let us be positive. You know, let us think positive. You know, this is how I start my day every day. Hello. You know, this is how I start my day every single day. And it brought new meaning to life. It allows me to see this situation as just something that is going to pass. This is not a permanent situation, just in case. All you have to do is look at this beautiful nature. This is not a permanent situation. You know, yeah, that's what I want you to remember today. This is not a permanent situation. This is not a permanent situation. Other than that, stay well, spread the love, and I'm going to say before I leave, I share one love.